Hi, my name is Olsi. I specialize in large holiday lets in the UK. I have time and experience to build an outstanding portfolio. I'm looking for investors who have £250,000 or more who are looking to get a great return on their money. Do you know someone like that? Hi, guys. Today I'm going to talk about the six C's of holiday lets. Now, what are the six C's? The six C's are a set of rules that I look at to evaluate an investment opportunity on property. Now, this is really important. So the first one that I'm going to talk about right now is capacity. Now, why is it capacity really important? It totally starts the bigger picture of what I'm trying to do or what works, what makes the most money. So in the UK, the sweet spot right now is sleep 16 plus. Now, why is that? Because one, for number one, that there isn't as much competition. They're not building any more eight-bedroom properties. Two, you end up putting the same amount of money as you do on Sleep 12 to Sleep 14, but a 16 just jumps the numbers straight away. You can charge more money for it, and yeah, so that's two of the main reasons. There's more, but I'm not going to go into all of them right now. So, what do these properties look like? So, they have to have two large lounges, because there's going to be 16 people there, and you need to dine 16 people. So the dine area needs to be enough to seat 16 people, and also the lounge so people can have a little rest or just hang out there. So they need to be large enough. Now, also it needs to have three bathrooms minimum, so people don't get tangled up, and you've got 16 people staying in the same place. Now, the other thing that I look at is it's got to have a space for a hot tub in the back. The reason I'm saying that, back or front, depending on where the property is, the reason I'm saying that is because by having a hot tub, the numbers show that you can earn between 100 and 250 to £300 extra per booking of income. So put it in, it makes it gives you more income. The second C is city. So where am I going to be buying this property? Where do people want to go on holiday? So first of all, I look at where most people want to go on holiday in the UK. I've got these areas. And then once you look at the areas, you search for properties that are doing similar stuff to you. And you look at their forward bookings. And just that tells you whether the area has got enough, is oversaturated, or is not oversaturated. It gives you an indication to look at that. So I look at the competitors, and I see they've got enough demand. So I check out their diaries, see what's happening. And the third C is capital. Now, this is not a capital growth strategy. Even though I want to get some capital growth, it's not the main factor why I'm buying, if I'm investing in this property. But what I check for is if it's in a rural area and there's one employer that employs pretty much 70 to 80% of the town. Now, I get worried about that, because if that business goes bust at some point in the next 5, 10 years, I then the property, the microeconomics hit in, and the local area or the property prices sort of remain steady or potentially go down in value. So you're not getting that capital growth as you would want, right? So I make sure that if that's the case, I look at a different area. There's other areas that would, perform better. So cash flow. The reason we invest in holiday lets is because of the cash flow. That's the reason we invest on them. That's one of the reasons, but that's kind of the main one. So you want to make sure that there's enough demand. Now, you do that by looking at competitors, and you look at the return on capital employed. So the way I do that, I've got a deal analyzer that has all the costs in it, updated costs on electricity, on specific sort of rates that you'd have to pay. If there is rates, some areas don't have rates. If you're a small business, you can claim small business relief. But you would have the deal analyzer And then I would go and forecast how much money I'm going to earn from that property. And I can do that prior by looking at the competition, but also getting an expert, an agent in that area to forecast me exactly the amount of bookings, the how much money they're gonna, how much business they're gonna bring there, so how many bookings, and that way I then use that income with my cost and purchase price, including fees and stuff that you're going to pay, licensing. So I include all that together, and I want to get between 15 to 20 return on capital employed. Now it all depends on like how much the energy bills are right now, how much interest rates are right now. So what I do is I look at all the areas. So I've got 35 areas. I look at all of them and I just choose the best ones. So even though on capital employed, it says 15 to 20, some properties, if you're going to do work, you get 30%. If you're not going to do work and you're just getting it like that and you're just setting it up where you get you to go into the business very quickly and start to cash flow it, you could be getting 15 returns on capital employed, which is pretty good. That's not including capital appreciation. That's not including all the other benefits you get from investing in property. I then the last one is I check. Okay, I check that the property will rent well. That means I'll look at all the competition and see they've got 24 bookings, confirm those bookings are real. And the last C is contingency. Like what contingency means is that you put some money aside for a rainy day if something happens to the property, like the boiler goes or something happens with it that you didn't foresee. Or sometimes in the winter you might not make as much money as you make in the summer because this is a holiday. In the UK, mainly most of the money is made around the summer. You want to look for properties that deliver throughout the year, and the Sleep 16s definitely deliver that because the people go away together for Christmas, they go away together for birthday parties, so they're not necessarily all holidays in the summer. So what I do with contingency is £10,000 to like £13,000 right now to keep in a contingency pot for one holiday let. When you get the second one, what you can do is split that because the likelihood of something going wrong at both properties at the same time is very low. So you kind of can split that pot and lower it. So these were the 6 C's of holiday let. I hope you enjoyed them. Any questions or anything, please reach out to me. Thank you and happy investing.